What's the worst thing your partner can say after sex? I lied about being on birth control. Because you're male, it's perfectly legal for me to lie about birth control to force you into parenthood against your will. Only my choice about becoming a parent matters. You don't get to have any say about your life. I'm going to live off your forced labor as a slave-owning parasite for the next 25 years. Miss a payment and I'll have you thrown in prison. After I lost my virginity I was super relaxed, happy and comfortable and ready for a nap. Then the girl I had sex with told me about how her brother molested her when she was younger. Like really young. Like 5. She seemed very relieved and passed out, also immediately snuggling up on me, and I went from super relaxed, happy and sleepy to wide awake and almost did have a panic attack. He asked me how it was, and it was mid. But me being a normal person who is polite and is aware of the concept of white lies, I told him it was good. He proceeded to tell me it was just okay, and when I seemed off-put by that he went on a rant about how sex is never that great for him, so it's actually a good thing that he thought it was just okay. I'm trans. I was seeing this guy, and one time after we had sex I heard him muttering to himself, "I'm not a queer, I'm not a queer." That made me feel like shit. Like, I don't care if a dude doesn't want me cause I'm trans. But don't act cool with it and then decide it's an issue after you've already gotten what you wanted. That's fucked up. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law was having trouble in their marriage and he would always complain on how he wasn't getting any sex. So one day he told me while they were doing it, she was just laying there and in a smart Halleck voice said, "Are you done yet?" I would have said, "Well, I'm done now," flushed face. True story, one of the guys I was dating took me out to celebrate my birthday. Afterwards, we slept together at his apartment and he said, "I don't know what I want." Needless to say, that hurt a lot because he and I had been going out for 2 months, and he was my ride home too. Most awkward ride ever. Personally, the worst thing I've been told is it's supposed to be fun. Have fun with it. I didn't know what he meant because it's not specific feedback, so it just gave me anxiety about having sex with him. Hey, are you gonna pick that up off the floor? Tired face, tired face, tired face. Like the whole time, they had been noticing a receipt that fell out of my purse. Vomiting face, vomiting face, vomiting face, vomiting face. They literally dismounted and reminded me to pick up. That'll be $300. What was your name again? Wow! This was my first time since the sex change. It was better than expected. You're almost as good as your dad. I think I should let you know now. I'm actually Hitler. Some future Nazis invented time travel, and they came back to get me. I'm going to rule the world. I don't think we should see each other anymore. She wanted one last trip to Bone Town before dropping that one. It was flattering, in a way. Lol. Happened to me. I like how you're shaved. My last ex stopped shaving and it was just gross, like that was the beginning of the end for us. My wife and I have a joke of throwing up a dramatic thumbs up and saying thanks in the most uninterested way. Keeps the fun alive. And Christ said, "Suffer thy children to come unto me." My husband did not appreciate this for the stroke of genius it was. Had a girl say thanks, bro, fist bump me, and then proceed to fall asleep faster than any human being imaginably could. Every time I come, I remember that I hate you. A girl I know was dumped immediately after great sex with that line. I have a bad habit of always thinking that'll do, pig. That'll do. After us slipped out a couple of times. Maybe something like "I killed your whole family" or something like that. Or that an atomic bomb is set to go off soon. Girl yells "What are you good for?" smacks head on door, then goes to have cold shower. This actually happened to me. Y'all forget the worst sentence I've been meaning to tell you. I'm pregnant and I'm not 100 sure who the father is. Is that the extent of your power? Something I actually said to my partner, ruined the mood because it wasn't after. What is it about good sex that makes me have to crap? You really jarred something loose, tiger. Landlady Kingpin. Wow, it was my first time. Finally I know what to do with mom. Then he puts on his clothes and leaves house. I had a girlfriend of 4 years that, right after we finished, deadpanned "I don't love you anymore." That was good, honey. Kyle from work is still the best. By far, but I appreciate your solid effort. Get dressed. Go to the door of her apartment and say "I don't want to see you anymore" as you leave. Me that good for you, honey? Her. Slowly meeting my eyes, Rickroll drums start playing. I don't know. I should go back and look when the same question was asked less than a week ago. Oh, I got in a car accident today. Can you look at the car later before I have to go to work? Yeah, I think that helped make my mind up. You have 30 days to have all your shit moved out. Quick, get dressed, our grandma is coming, and honestly so annoying, it happens all the time. I'm off to my shift at the hospital. I'll be back to unlock you in around 12 hours. It's my turn to post the what's the worst thing to say after sex questions Reddit. Until we meet again, as they rip off their Skeletor mask and sprint out of the room. After finishing. Me, how was it? Shio, I thought you were done 10 minutes ago. I'm so glad we never used a condom. The herpes really smarts when you wear them. Wow, that was worse than I thought that was gonna be. Kane, never wanna see you again. Are you done yet? Okay, good, please get off me, geez. I need to go shower now. To quote Fight Club. I haven't been fucked like that since grade school. Can you fuck off now please? That was shite anyway and your asshole stinks. It was like having sex with your brother, but he liked him more in the asshole. Out of all the times I've had sex, that was definitely one of them, I think. Slap you on the ass, shout good game, then sprint out of the room naked. You're just a rebound. Source: girlfriend of 7 months did this to me. It was wonderful. Let's dress now. Our parents went nearby. They are coming. Oh, it's not that bad. You really jarred something loose in there, Tiger. I'd be surprised to hear anything, because you know, hands don't talk. Smiley face. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. You should probably get tested. You may be the older brother, but you are definitely the little brother. I was just thinking a few moments ago that the ceilings need painting. The dog licks my pussy, and lasts longer too. But here's the $5, probably nothing. Just sit there and start scrolling through Tinder. If you're done, stubby, reach in the drawer and hand me my vibrator. I've had it better with my ex, whoever else, insert the name. My ex GF. After we finished, you're the second man to fuck me today. Looks around, grandma will be in to clean up this mess in a minute. The one time both my arms were broken. Anyways, this was great. I'm not settling with this for the rest of my life. This is over. Goodbye. Ask Reddit, you folks need to touch some grass, holy fuck. Okay, so you have a F in every subject and I came to beat your ass. After Doggy says thank for watching guys, like and subscribe. Hope you like little worms and centipedes and pus in their pee hole. Smiling face with hearts. Told right after my legs were red but everywhere else is normal. Okay, let's put our clothes on before our mom and dad come home. You could be more like Pedro and do the same things he does. I'm glad that's over. It smells like a fish plant in here. That was way better than my dad or brother, so thanks mom. You have the smallest DCK out of all of your friends. I'm gonna go, which has happened and is embarrassing. Sorry I said yes to doing that, but I didn't fully mean it. Get dressed, son. You need to help me with this sermon. That was the best sex I've had since elementary school. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom to finish myself off. I better get home to my partner, before he suspects. Okay. Well, anyway. Would you look at the time? What, you didn't put the software on your Microsoft? I haven't been fucked like that since grade school. Worst sex ever. Don't you know how to fuck, you moron? You have the smallest dick between all your friends. I wish you weren't somebody's leftovers. Ex-wife, don't say anything, just sigh deeply and roll over.